This is my interview with my neighbor, Bill Bree. This is an interview on how the economy has impacted Bill's life. A little history on Bill. Bill's a welder here locally. He owns his own business. And, well, Bill, I'm going to let you describe a little bit of yourself to the folks in Geo 360.
I grew up locally here in Massachusetts, and I went to the local technical school in Turner's Falls and learned welding. All the while working in these local paper mills and factories around Western Mass.
And you've seen them shut down or fixing what was left behind, or?
A huge sucking sound of jobs which left the area.
Yeah.
So I literally helped dismantle, pack all the equipment on the local mills on pallets.
Wow.
And shipped them out.
So actually, the modern economy in that situation favored you, because it gave you employment. Unfortunately, it was breaking it all down and shipping it somewhere else.
Well, the jobs that they were training us for at the technical school were supposed to be in these factories that they were shipping out, so everyone was looking at the short-term goals.
Yeah. That he was considering moving to Ohio, where the rest of his family is. Idaho, where the rest of his family is. And I thought it was a great representation of economic displacement. And basically, Bill, why were you going to go to Idaho?
Well, their economy is still going quite strong compared to most places in the country.
Now?
I've really had to rely on the agricultural industry here. Industry, I guess you could say that, because most of the farms have gone
south.
And the ones that are left are huge. They're massive corporations with hundreds of employees and, all brand new equipment. They'll spend $250,000 on a harvester, where they used to hire all the teenage kids in the 80s. When I was growing up, everybody worked pickles or tobacco, and now that just is all mechanized.
It's all mechanized now. So that, in a way, though, that mechanization, I would think, benefits you as a welder.
It does.
In fixing that equipment.
Well, one of the things that has impacted me as a welder is that there's a lot of unemployed welders right now.
Ah, that's true.
So there are a lot of people moonlighting.
A lot more competition. One of the reasons why I picked to interview Bill was that he just recently worked on my plow truck yesterday doing some welds. And it was an example to me of bartering a little bit within the community.
We're lucky that we have a pretty strong community here on our road, and we all help each other out whenever we can. Also had to learn about internet sales, web publishing, law. I studied a lot of law. I probably have about 5 years of legal research at this point. I've been successful there.
So an adaptation to, let's say, how the economy has affected you is you've realized that you had to get turned on to technology. Part of this class is what we're doing is everything's video-based now in this class.
Right.
And we're getting used to this technology. Where do you foresee the future as far as the U.S. economy and even the world economy as a whole?
There really isn't an economic recovery expected out of this.
You don't expect to see, Bill does not expect to see an economic recovery. Your last comments that you'd like to make to Geo 360 in regards to how the economy has impacted you, how it will impact your future.
But I've just got caught up with last winter's bills.
Yeah.
And I'm headed into this winter, and I just got caught up with last winter's bills. I just finally got the tax paid on my motorcycle to the town, and now it's time to pack the motorcycle up. Now I think that it's time for all of us to guard our liberties and our freedoms, and not worry so much about the economy. Since last October, you and I each have a new 80 grand. We already owed 120
now
from the previous debt. Now we owe 80 fresh from October.
And the economy has impacted Bill and myself and everyone else viewing this. The fact that we're already considered $200,000 in debt per American.
Right. Our economy has been hijacked by offshore banks.
And it's tied to our freedom.
That's left to take.
Well, Bill, thank you for your time and your interview.
Thank you.
Yep. And you'll see you on
You're going to be the next Conan O'Brien.